get hacked. Good luck. What is exactly going on over here? Yes, that's actually a very good question. What exactly what's going on over there? It just opened the code and it showed up and it said hello, you're about to get hacked. Good luck, and then it just showed a bunch of green text in binary. So what exactly happening is my code, which is open over here. So if you understand Python, that's very well, because you can definitely understand this code. Except for maybe this part, because nobody will probably ever remember the code, the colors of green. But anyways, this is the code in which I was using at the very start of this video. And today we're going to code this thing. So first thing you're going to do is import your things. I don't know what do they even call it, but first you're going to import time and random. So importing these things are very crucial part of this thing because you will need this for the rest of the code. As you can see, this time is this okay time over here. When you import time, it allows you to use commands like time.c, which is used in is in this code. And the same thing with random random.random. And now you will leave one line. And now you go to your first line of commands. Print. Why am I doing it there? Print. Open a bracket. Hello. Now, if you understand basic Python, then you would definitely understand would just say hello because it's the most basic command in Python that has ever been there. So it just prints hello. Now, for the next line of commands, time dot leap one one. Okay, so this one, however, will will stop. Ex- so suppose there's another thing. So suppose there's another line of code after this. So in between these two lines of code, instead of running it instantly one after another, like the computer usually does, it will keep a timestamp of one. So so it would do time dot sleep 1 second. You can make this 2 second by changing this to two, but for this one we're going to use one. So now we're going to print your robotic attack. And conveniently, I already use this print over here to showcase for the time that's saved. So all I've got to do is do the right thing. You are about to get hacked. And that is just simple. It's logic. It will just print hello, wait 1 second, and then say that you're about to get hacked. And then you're going to wait one more second. I'm having so much problems with the last. And then hit again. Hit again, you're going to print good good luck. Just cause why not? So far, all we've done in our code was import time, import random. Then what the code is going to do if we want it? It's going to say hello. It's going to wait 1 second. It's going to say you're about to get hacked. It is going to wait another second. And it's going to say good luck because you're about to get hacked, of course. Now what you're going to do, however, is to wait one more second. I don't know how many. You're supposed to. This is the final wait, by the way. So now you're going to print this thing, which is slash 033 square bracket 32M, which would change your text to green. So after this printing statement, then everything else will be green. Now you won't wait any more seconds, but now you're going to assign two variables, minimum and max. Now there's no actual limit to how big you can put these things as, but the only difference is that max has to be larger than minimum, at least. Let me just increase this. Just make sure there are like no letters or any symbols or anything. So now you've got two unimaginary large numbers. And now you're going to use another useful command. While true. This is a very useful command because when you use this, the code that you put underneath these the next few lines, which is the next few lines, whatever you put after these few spaces, the commands you put over there would run forever. So that would repeat the same thing, and then because the computer doesn't wait and you've got to use this time that sheep thing, you can just continuously use this while true to print a statement and again a whole lot of times per second, like infinite times per second, for example. I don't know how much it is. And now you're going to say assign a variable again. So let's call this was. Okay. Now you're going to use this command called random dot random. Now what this command does is select a random integer between minimum and maximum because you've assigned it over here. So first you've got to keep the minimum number, like the number that is lower, and then the maximum number will come later. I already tried this. I already did this last thing once, and I already made the mistake of putting max first and min later. So I hope you don't make that mistake as well. And now and now you're going to assign another variable called ben. Now, what will be ben? So binary bin and then this was. So what you're going to do So what this is going to do is now you've already assigned some random number between these gigantic numbers. And then now this bin thing is going to turn that into binary. So so if you print this, it's going to give it in binary. And now all you've got to do that is just print bin without any quotation marks. So now what this entire code is going to do. It's going to print hello. It's going to do It's going to wait 1 second. Say you're about to get hacked. 1 second. Good luck. 1 second. Turn the other text to green. And then make two giant numbers. And then you're going to make some random number between these giant numbers. And then it's going to turn into binary and it's going to print it in green. So I'm going to show an example. I'm going to show what this one does because it's the same as this one. Now I've saved it. Hello. Your podcast hat. Look. And it's supposed to be in green text, but it just won't be in green text because Best run the ideally shell. Otherwise, then if you're not using shell and just opening the program, then you're going to get green text. So hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time, I hope.